DJ Murdock. We're in Belgium here at Wally's Groove World, and I'm presenting the launch of my mix CD called Jungle Fever. The first release for Radar Records, which is a brand new Belgian drum and bass label, is the Jungle Fever mix CD, which is a reflection of the Studio Brussels show I used to run for 5 years, for the past 5 years. And it's also a reflection of the DJ sets I play at festivals and clubs all over Belgium. On the album there are 3 tracks, which I'm a co-producer of, because I've been working with this young guy, he's called Netsky, and we've done 3 tracks together, a couple of remixes. The remixes aren't clearable yet, because they have yet to be released, but the tracks we did together are all on the mix CD. It's 3 of them, it's 2 drum and bass tracks, and one is more like a fidget house bassline thing. And my favorite track is probably Shut Mouth. It's the first track we did together. We did it in like 3 hours, and then went in the studio 2 or 3 more times to perfect it, and I've been playing it for the last year. It always goes off. There's a lot of very big names in drum and bass that have hit me up to get the track, and they're playing it out and they're loving it, so it's really nice to get feedback like that, and it's really nice to play a track that you made yourself and see all the people go nuts on it. Drum and bass for me is first of all energy, second of all melody, third of all happiness, fourth of all just plain out raving, and fifth of all it's my life. We have an amazing drum and bass scene in Belgium. Belgium is a really small country. We have a couple of key cities, which is Antwerp, Hasselt, Ghent, Brussels and Leuven. But with so many small cities on such a short distance of each other, there's a lot of parties every week. This weekend there were like 4 or 5 really major parties. Let's see, on Thursday we had Goldie, Noisia, Doc Scott and D-Bridge at Star Wars in Ghent. Last night I played with Simon Bassline Smith, Youngman MC, Chris and N-Type in Antwerp. Tonight I'm going to Liège, where I'm playing with Sigma, Apex and Textman. So that's just like, you know, in another country you'd have to drive for 5 hours to get to a gig like that. In Belgium those are all the time, and they're always packed. People are loving it. In my opinion, drum and bass and dubstep, but especially drum and bass, are the biggest alternative dance genres for kids these days. I want people to feel like partying when you listen to it, but I also want them to be able to enjoy it from their couch. So I've put in moments that are total ecstasy, and I've put in moments that are totally chilled out. I'm a big fan of the CDJs. It hasn't been that long since I started playing with CDs, because drum and bass is one of the few genres that is still mainly vinyl based. But as the record sales are slimming, a lot of record companies are not promoting their tunes anymore, so I don't get the vinyl I used to get. So they just send me MP3s, and it's just silly to sit on a tune for 6 months, and because I wouldn't play it on CD. So I started playing all the tunes, all the dub plates I got on CD, and that kind of evolved into playing a lot of CDs. And there's only one CD player that's really up to par, and that's the CDJ. Jungle Fever, the album, Volume 1, is drum and bass with a bit of dubstep and some fidget house. It's got some heavy vibes, and it's got some slower vibes, it's got some deeper vibes, and it's got some party vibes. And I think there's something in there for everyone.